Hey guys, it's Mark, and I'm the part-time British guy. Okay, uh, it's really very, very interesting. I watched this movie, and I don't want to say half-heartedly, but that's actually the God's honest truth. Um, what I basically have done, and the movie is called 71. Okay, and it is without a shadow of a doubt like the one of the most intense movies I have ever seen in my entire life. It stars Jack O'Connell, and he plays a young British soldier that he was supposed to be stationed in Germany. He was getting ready to be deployed to Germany in 1971. And of course, in 71, there's what's going on in Belfast in Northern Ireland at the time between the um, Protestants and the Catholics, and it's such an explosive situation. Now, as an American, it's it's quite overwhelming. It literally is like ground zero, and I wasn't really fully prepared for this. So I am watching the movie. The movie is very, very intense, and Jack O'Connell, like I said, he's playing this um, British Army private. He's playing regular Army soldier named Hook. The character's name is Hook, and literally like I don't know if they initially get lost or whatever, but they're in a section they don't know where they are, and things are just cascading out of control on a monumental level. Even kids, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. They're hurling rocks at them, and mud balls, water balloons, and who knows what else. And initially, Hook thinks it's funny because it's like, okay, we've been set up to go against kids. This is a joke, you know. Um, but what happens is literally like the parents get involved because they move to another location, and they start hurling rocks. And in the commotion of one soldier getting hit in the head and the medic trying to help him, literally a kid, and I mean a kid, like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years old, grabs his gun, grabs his rifle, and just runs with it. And of course, the corporal is like, go get him, get that gun. So Hook chases after the kid. And while all this is going on, nobody realizes this. The lieutenant, gives the order to pull out. Let's get out of here. This is way out of control. We're not in control of the situation. We're only making things worse. Let's get the hell out of here. So while everybody is getting back on the truck, Hook is left out. And if you look at the picture, obviously, like one of his mates gets shot, and that was the reaction, the gut felt reaction of this actor, Jack O'Connell. You get lost in the movie, you get lost in the character, and that's what makes a movie good. When you forget you're watching a movie and you get caught up in what's going on. And again, I have to watch this in chunks simply because it literally is that intense. My cat is now smelling the microphone. I don't know if you can hear her purring. But I mean, think about it. You're a British soldier. You're trapped, quite literally, kind of behind enemy lines. The Protestants don't like you, and the Catholics are supposed to be the loyal ones. He doesn't know Belfast. He just got there. Literally, he showed up late at night. In the morning, they had a briefing. They put him on a truck, and his first day out in Belfast, he's got to chase this one kid to try to get a gun back. And lo and behold, he's all by himself now because the rest of his company has left. Now, if you look at the picture on the top right hand side, he's with another soldier, and that soldier gets shot. Literally, it was, like I said, it's intense because a guy just walks up and just shoots him right in the head. and you're as stunned, or at least I was as stunned as the actor was, or as the character Hook was, seeing his friend get shot dead. It was just one of those, oh my God, what the hell just happened? What do I do? And I was pretty lost, because it's, like I said, the first time I saw it, I was at work. I had to do, because I do security, I had to do my patrols and stuff like that, and I was watching the movie while doing other things. And I never got a chance to really just sit down and watch the movie. So that's what I did. I just sat down and started watching this movie, and literally it is about this British soldier trying to like survive the night and trying to make it out of the section of town he's in, because again, he just got there. It's not like he's got a map on him or anything like that. He doesn't know who's going to help him and who's not going to help him. There are people hunting him with guns. They want him dead, and they want to make sure that he is dead, because they don't want him getting back to, I guess his own lines or whatever. And it's kind of hard to say that, because again, it's 1971. The name of the movie is called 71, in case you're not aware of it. And he's got to survive the night alone, and he's got to find a way through, like, this deadly landscape. It's worse than being in a minefield, simply because you don't know if a minefield is going to go off, but you don't know if a neighbor who might have seen you like hide in this like shack or this shed is going to turn you in or something like that. How do you even catch like a little bit of sleep? He's got to somehow survive. And of course, like, the first thing that's a dead giveaway for him is his uniform. So he kind of realizes he's got to put like clothes over his uniform, so he's not spotted as a British soldier. And it's so super intense. I have no real knowledge on what things were like in Northern Ireland at the time. I really, really don't. So my perspective is that of literally somebody who has never been in that situation. I don't know the political problems at the time. I don't know the turmoil. I don't know what happened to lead up to this. I'm really in the dark. So I wanted to talk about this, that I'm probably going to do a review as best as I can, because I'm just curious to see what happens. And again, there are times that I literally just have to pause the video and walk away, because it's just that intense. And I never thought it was going to be like that, but I was like, oh wow, and when I saw like the one guy just walk up and shoot his friend, whoever like wrote this or whoever directed this was like, you got shot in the head. Literally somebody just killed you. You are dead. So you just dropped to the ground. There are people, you realize there are people on both sides, people who are like trying to like defend him, people who are trying to kill him, and it's this race as to who's going to get him first. So that's it. That's kind of my spoiler. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm really taken by this movie, and I can't say enough about it. So if you guys want, by all means, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have information about 71, or if you have information about what it was like for people in Belfast at that particular time. And again, like I said, I'm an American, so I don't have that same perspective. It's a little bit different. Yeah, we've got our problems here in the United States. Yeah, we've had rioting. But we never had a situation where the army was set in, and then all of a sudden, like, you've got this 8-year-old who's like running down the street with a soldier's rifle in his hands, knowing that, hey, I got to get this to whoever, I got this soldier's rifle. So it's it's mind-blowing is what it is. So I'm going to leave it with that. By all means, check it out. Check the movie out. If you have any questions or comments, by all means, please leave them. I'm Mark Stise. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.